Watch twins.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And, right away, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 23-yard run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Sponge! Hey, alert! I got it!
Play fake. Mayfield. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DeForest Buckner providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Now here's Ross. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
Right here.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of...
And the pressure gets to him again. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. And an alley to run. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, D. SOS.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Flush to his right. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. A gain of 6 there on first. On the ground, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively. The first-round pick out of Alabama.
Yo, why do all 11 of his defense have... Wait. All 11
Mayfield from the gun on third down.
has the signature big star shit? What the fuck?
Nothing doing on that
Nigga,
one. It'll
all
be
of
fourth
legend
down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and still the play.
Fuck,
that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
yo, bro. 10, yo.
On fourth down, they snap
That's
it
not
to
a fuck. I don't
Mayfield.
know what it is. Shit.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Yo, bro, where's he going?
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drive, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right?
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DeForest Buckner able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is taken at his 4. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you know, it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well. 11 yards there, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And past the 30, down to about the 27. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 27.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Yeah, Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
You're brave.
He can run for it, and he will. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Kamara, he juked him. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets will extend their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
The Browns drive about to get started, and their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw. That one is caught by Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On third down, Mayfield. Open man is QT, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Mayfield. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run. This is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Sidekick, yo.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yo, you're kidding.
Yes. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Yo, no, nah, that's game. Okay, home offense is not on the field, yo. Nah. Like, I couldn't even see the play.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. The 3rd down run gets him nothing.
They go, oh my gosh.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Man, it was shit.
Bro, how much you down, boy?
I'm up 31-0.
What? Nah, he lagging.
That's game, man. The game not even letting us finish it and good. You should see what the fuck is going on. This nigga offense not popping up on the field now. But he was already down 31-0.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now possession's going to go. Football in the 20-yard line.
I'll start taking knees, man. I want this shit over.
so slow, yo. I have to zigzag him, bro. I have to, bro. He don't break my team. I would never do that.
Go to him.